me and motivated me to continue my art and taking it somewhere. I'm thankful for my friends for being there as well when I didn't believe in myself, where I can take, my skills. And I'm thankful for my little brother, DeMarco, who was super hype of me being here in 2K. I love you all, and happy Thanksgiving.
This year, I'm super thankful for vaccinations, which are enabling me to spend time with friends and loved ones this holiday season. And I'm also thankful for my partner, who has been a great comfort during the pandemic.
I'm thankful for family, friends, 2K TV, and most importantly, my 99 3-point rating.
So 300 episodes. How do you wrap up all the best moments in one piece? Well, we had to limit ourselves. Here's the best of 2K TV so far in 300 seconds.
Hey guys, I'm Rachel and this is NBA 2K TV. I hope you are just as excited for the show as I am, and I can promise you that we are going to have an awesome time. This week on NBA 2K TV. No!
It's okay. This is what I do when I'm nervous, so you can do that too. Yes, love it.
What? Tell me what you want me to do on that! Get it out! Score!
And the Atlanta Hawks, a shot from earlier on, arriving for a battle on the road and looking confident all the way in. The buildings of Indianapolis are location tonight, framed against the beautiful nighttime sky. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And tonight, we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Atlanta Hawks. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
And I think for the Hawks, they've started this year as well as they could have hoped. Playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Clint Capella's game is based on activity. He said, I'm going to outwork you the whole game. Maybe it's not on social media, but it's efficient. I'm not thinking I want to look nice or I want to make a nice move. I'm thinking about dominating the paint. Guys, I'm thinking about dominating sideline reporting.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovic, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. And for the Pacers, the guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. In at the forward positions, Warren and Sabonis. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate them.
Now, here's Brogdon. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. And Clint Capella is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bogdanovic against LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Collins with some nice D. Young against Brogdon. Young, good.
And from this range, Young is automatic. Let him shoot, and he'll knock those down.
LeVert with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Outside, Sabonis. There's the lob to Brogdon. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
To the inside. And it's Young. Good time on the assist from Bogdanovic. Young's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
It's LeVert with the drive. Misses from short range.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The shot off that time, so the Hawks will take it the other way. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Here's LeVert. The rebound by Young.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trey Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trey's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
The Hawks making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Brogdon looking it over. Knocked away. And stolen by Hunter. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. LeVert with it. And Young picks him up defensively. LeVert the pass to Sabonis. That's good. It's LeVert with the assist.
The hard way there, guys. Sabonis, a tough player, does not shy away from contact.
Young outside. Over Sabonis. And it's off the back rim. No good. Pacers trail by 4. And here is Brogdon. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Bogdanovic. It's rebounded by Indiana. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
You know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Here's Young after the basket by Sabonis. Young looking around. And there's the drive. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. Looking now at some numbers for Caris LeVert.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Brogdon against Young. Brogdon outside. LeVert from outside. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Caris LeVert, one of my favorite young players in the league. He's hard to guard because he's got a quick release, and he's very confident in his ability.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looked so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
look now at the stats for Bogdanovic. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. His last outing, he had 8 points.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Bogdanovic taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Brogdon against Young. Brogdon the pass to LeVert. Five on the clock. Here's Brogdon. Hunter grabs the miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's LeVert. He had a big outing in that Timberwolves game as well. Bounce pass from Brogdon. LeVert the pass to Turner. Over Young. And Turner the bucket on the assist by LeVert. LeVert's got 3 assists tonight.
Turner is very comfortable letting it go from there. A dependable scorer from the mid-range.
Now, here's Hunter. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York. Pass to Bogdanovic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bogdanovic has got 6 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's LeVert. Over Bogdanovic. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Like the way LeVert controls himself. Always under control. Knows what he's looking for. Takes his time. Particularly when he's close to the basket.
The feed to Collins. Back to Young. Inside. Collins, good. Collins has got his second bucket tonight.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
LeVert the pass to Turner. Pass to Brogdon. He takes it in. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now, here's Hunter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Connects from 3-point range. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Pass to LeVert. Drives to the hoop. Sabonis. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Atlanta calls timeout. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And on paper, you call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Torrey Craig comes in for Warren. And it's Lamb in there for Karis LeVert. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for John Collins. Molinari comes in for Reddish. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. And it's Wright in for Trey Young. And that one, good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Lamb. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And Indiana, another 3.
Lamb is a capable spot-up shooter. He's comfortable shooting off the catch.
Right against Brogdon. And it's Hunter with the jam. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now here's Lamb. Scheming at 12. Down low. Here's Sabonis. And again, it's Indiana converting.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
Here's Huerter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Okongwu kicks to right. From deep, Gallinari. He's off on that one. So the Pacers will take it the other way. No matter what happens over the course of Jeremy Lamb's pro career, Clark, he'll always be able to look back at his national championship at UConn back in 2011.
Yeah, those banners and trophies are not recallable. You've been part of one as he was with Connecticut. It's part of you for life. And he was a huge part of that team that won in 2011. They weren't picked by too many people to take the crown, but Lamb hit his stride at the perfect time in that year's tournament.
Brissett has checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice, but Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
Now here's Lamb, following the missed shot by Onyeka Okongwu. Here's Wright. Pacers with the rebound.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
To the paint. Outside to Brogdon. There's 1:38 left here in the opening quarter.
Well, I tell you, Brogdon's taken such a big step. He's improved his ball handling and passing. It's made him an all-star caliber player.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Gallinari. Got it. Good job in the low post.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Lamb passes to Bitadze. Brogdon outside. There's the pass to Bitadze. Back to Brogdon. There's the triple. And Wright pulls it down.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Gallinari outside. He dishes it to Wright. Pass to Herter. The three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now just a 1-point Indiana lead.
That is room service delivery from right there. For the sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
Brogdon finds Lamb. Offline with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Okongwu.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
That's tipped. Now, here's Brogdon. From deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks ahead, leading by just one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. Well, some great players at the small forward position. But T.J. Warren can score with the best of them. And he said he's always excited to face those elite talents.
I'm looking forward to it. Like I say all the time, it's a blessing to be able to challenge and play against the best players night in and night out. So I'm always excited for a matchup.
Well, we know Greg had a breakthrough for his 6th season, but Warren missed almost all of year 7 to injury.
Yeah, and he's confident he can come back strong. Remember, this is a guy who scored 53 points in a game, so his talent level obvious.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Brogdon and Lamb are the guards. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Bitadze in at center. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Brogdon against Wright. Good D by Brogdon. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Passes to Brissett. For 3, Brogdon. It's good, and that's just his 3rd make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
Brogdon knows he has the touch from there, so he's very comfortable launching the 3-ball.
Capella kicks to Gallinari. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Consistent and looking to score. Gallinari knows how to put pressure on defenders. Can earn that call.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw good from Gallinari. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But If a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trey Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Now, here's Brogdon. 8 points for him. Bitadze can't hit. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Herter, covered by Lamb. The layup off target. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And they recover it. Outside, Lamb takes it inside. Outside to Brogdon. Got a piece of it and stolen by Wright. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. Gets a hand on it, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Now it's a 4-point Atlanta lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Now, here is Gallinari. After Jeremy Lamb's miss. Gallinari surveying the D. Pass to Herter. Shoots. It's rebounded by Indiana. Lamb's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brogdon outside. To Lamb. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 4 assists now tonight. Hawks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Indiana making some changes. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Warren comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's LeVert in for Brogdon. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. John Collins, he's checked in for Okongwu. Reddish comes in for Gallinari. Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Young is subbed in for DeLon Wright. Now, here's Reddish. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And finished off by Collins.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
LeVert against Capella. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Turner.
That's weight room action right there. Excellent strength from Turner. You try to get physical with him, and he can overpower you.
Bogdanovic against LeVert. Stolen by Warren. And Lamb with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Lamb.
I think if you want to run consistently, you have to be disruptive at the defensive end. That was a nice pick by Warren.
Something T.J. Warren has to his credit, Greg, is one of the more storied honors a basketball player can earn. ACC Player of the Year award.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of Hall of Famers who won that prize. To set yourself apart like Warren did in one of the toughest conferences in college basketball. That just shows the depth of talent this man has always possessed.
For Atlanta, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. The first one falls. The Pacers making a change here. Sabonis is checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Lamb, that's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 5 assists in the game. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Bogdanovic dishes to Collins. Young outside. From outside the arc. The shot that time not on target. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Stolen by Warren. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Reddish the pass to Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy move.
Now here's LeVert. 5 points in the game. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Young against Sabonis. Shots good from Young. Young's got 9.
Agile move by Young with the defender right in his face. Slipping past the contact and getting it to go.
For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. The pass to LeVert. Driving the lane. Chalk up 2 there. LeVert's got 4 this quarter.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
It's Young on the wing, covered by Lamb. And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Lamb against Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Bogdanovic. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Pacers. Jeremy Lamb. 2 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
I really believe the more playing time that Lamb gets, the better he'll become. He still has the potential, in my mind, to be a very solid player in this league.
Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. He's perfect from the line this time. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Young outside. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Collins, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
First free throw is good.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
And so Collins nails both of them. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Now, here's Bogdanovic after Jeremy Lamb's miss. Hunter on the wing. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Who's the loudest? Fans, your pace mates. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on to get loud for your pace mates.
Warren kicks to Lamb. Passes it to LeVert. Pass to Warren. The Trey. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, Warren does a nice job, I think, of putting himself in position for those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Now, here is Young. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Turner. Warren against Collins. Warren dishes to Turner. The kick out to Warren. And Indiana, another three.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3-ball here for the second quarter.
Sabonis against Hunter. Here's Young. Sweet little floater. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
And nice little floater right there. Give Young credit. He's developed the shots he needs to overcome his size limitations.
Now here's Lamb. 11 points in the game. Warren the pass to Sabonis. And the layup is good. Sabonis has got 12.
No doubt about it. Sabonis is in the zone right now. Able to find points left and right.
Bobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
The pass to LeVert. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. And Jeremy Lamb, the bucket on the assist by Sabonis. 14 points for him.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Hunter finds Young. Now Hunter. Looking in his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. 4 on the clock. Over Turner. And the shot is long. Indiana leading by 5. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
That one on Collins.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
For Indiana.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Free throw good, Sabonis.
I think a lot of people expected great things from Sabonis purely because his father was the stuff of legends.
Yeah, Greg, you're right. His dad, Arvydas Sabonis, is one of Europe's all-time basketball greats. But Domas has really lived up to that legacy as far as I see it. I mean, he's a star in his own right with multiple all-star selections to his name and perhaps a few more in his future.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability. But everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
And Okongwu slams it in.
That's his first.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Now, here's Sabonis. 14 points from him the last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Craig passes to Bitadze. It's the difficult fadeaway jumper. Bitadze's got his second basket of the night.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Now, here is Gallinari. He had 10 points in the win against New York.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
LeVert with it. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
Atlanta ball. On the court for the Pacers, O'Shea Brissett.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Domantas. This team was efficient in the first half. What's working offensively?
Everyone knew today was going to be a game. We all came out focused and we're playing team basketball. We're sharing the ball, and that's working for us.
You got a lot of weapons there, Domantas. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now,
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A tremendous game we're seeing from Domantas Sabonis. He had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, your thoughts about the Pacers and how they're playing?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy. Kind of like Shaq City.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. The defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Domantas Sabonis has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovic, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Now, here's Brogdon. After the miss from Cam Reddish. Outside Warren. The shot by Brogdon, no good. The Hawks trail by 6. Bobbed up there for Collins.
And one thing you love about Collins as a scorer, he's efficient. His numbers from the field and from 3 are consistent year to year.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. Now, here's Bogdanovic. Karis LeVert unable to get his last shot to go. Warren the pass to LeVert. Over Young. A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got 11.
Boy, because he's got such great confidence in his ball handling skills, he's fearless attacking the rim.
Young up top, defended by Sabonis. Collins, good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
LeVert against Bogdanovic. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Basket, good. 13 points in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Young dishes to Collins. Young inside. He's against Turner. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Young.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Pass to LeVert. Right side Warren. Off target with his 3. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Passes it to Capella. Young outside. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. The jump hook. That one no good. Indiana leading by 4. Brogdon outside. Pass to Sabonis. And here's LeVert. 13 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Warren on the wing. No good with the triple. The Hawks trail by 4. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I think of Karis LeVert as one of those guys capable of going off on any given night for big numbers. He has that kind of explosive ability offensively.
And that explosiveness of LeVert. And we've seen it on nights when he gets hot and becomes unstoppable.
Greg, how about that game in 2020 when he went for 37 points in the fourth quarter and overtime alone? LeVert's a player that doesn't know the meaning of the phrase heat check. He can give it to you, boy.
And the free throw drops for LeVert.
You know, Karis LeVert had a few surgeries before entering the NBA, but took kind of a unique step in writing an open letter to NBA GMs telling them physically he'd be ready for the league. And you know what? He was right.
LeVert hits both of them. The Hawks trail by 4. Outside Collins. And Reddish with the slam.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 8. Here's LeVert. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's Young on the wing. The Hawks working the ball around. And he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And, man, he makes shooting threes look effortless. Young's quick release from distance is especially lethal.
Now, here's LeVert. He's got 15. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
On the free throw, no good.
It really was a bitter end to the 2018 playoffs for Miles Turner. Fouled out in a first-round Game 7 loss against LeBron and the Cavs. Unhappy with how things ended, Turner turned to a new passion.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Outside Warren. LeVert in the corner. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Man, excellent patience from Turner close to the basket there. I mean, forced the defense to get a little handsy with him in the paint.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early. The first free throw is good. For Turner, Clark, that passion you were just talking about turned out to be a healthy one. Yoga.
Kevin, how about this? Can you imagine going into a yoga class and seeing a 6'11" NBA player striking poses? But becoming a yogi has worked out for him. It's paid dividends. Since that 2018 offseason, Turner's really raised the level of his game.
Both free throws good from Turner.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
Collins wide open, he fires. That ball, nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Collins has got the game tied up here for Atlanta. Right side Turner, to Lamb. The pass to Brogdon. Inside, Sabonis, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40%, Greg, on his three.
And you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved. And guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have.
The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Young. He's got 16. In the corner, it's Hunter. Hits it from three-point range. Hunter's got his second bucket of the night.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now, here's Craig. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Lamb, here we go. Here's Sabonis. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Reddish. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Reddish has got 6 in the quarter. Indiana's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Lamb passes to Brogdon. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Good on the bucket. 10 points for Malcolm Brogdon.
Boy, with that strong body and good size, Brogdon's able to finish through contact.
It's stolen by Lamb. Good work defensively by Capella.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
That one drops for him.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Here's Brogdon after the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Brogdon finds Warren. Back to Brogdon. 6 to shoot. For Hunter. Got a piece of it.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working it. Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
First one falls for him. Indiana making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Sabonis. And it's Brissett in for Warren. Atlanta also making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. And it's DeLon Wright in for Trey Young. And he can't hit the second. Pacers trail by 3. Outside Lamb from deep. Gallinari with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Wright. Lamb against Gallinari. Passes it to Reddish. And the 3 off target. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Indiana. Lamb against Wright. Pass to Brissett. Rebound Atlanta. Now here's Wright. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. He kicks it to Hunter. Over Lamb. The Hawks again can't hit. Indiana trailing here. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
It's good.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Right, the pass to Okongwu. Gallinari dishes to Okongwu. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Hawks.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
And that one falls for Okongwu. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Both shots good from the stripe. Now Brogdon. 10 points for him. Now the pass to Brissett. Back to Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Releases. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Brissett.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
Right, the pass to Huerter. Gallinari outside. Hunter, no one around him, and it falls over the rim and in. Hunter's got 9.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
And stolen by Okongwu. Huerter passes to Gallinari.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. Pacers trail by 3. Outside, Lamb. Pass to Brissett. And here is Brogdon. Outside, Lamb. Shot clock at 5. Down low. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
You know, making plays for others, something Lamb has been encouraged to do more of, especially in the pick and roll.
Okongwu kicks to Hunter. For Craig. Hunter no good. Indiana's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Outside, Lamb. To the paint. Here's Bitadze, and the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for him.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
They grabbed their own miss.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Hunter against Lamb. In the pass to Lamb. Offensive rebound, and the shot goes in. And now a 3-point Pacer lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Hunter. 9 points in the game so far. Traps in the tray. Gallinari's got 6.
Off the catch, nice balance, nice rhythm. Gallinari with a good-looking shot.
Brogdon with it. 10 points for him. Over Okongwu. Here's Brissett. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pacers lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
It's the fourth quarter.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. Then it's Turner. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Brissett in at the power forward. That's the Pacers 5. Now, here's Brogdon. Turner with it. Now, right defender. Brogdon against right. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Atlanta's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. And here is Wright. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. The lead is 2.
Boy, Karis LeVert reads defenders very well. This guy is an instinctive offensive player.
At the line for the Pacers, Karis LeVert, 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Bogdanovic finds Gallinari. Misses off the right iron. Pacers leading by 3. It's Brogdon on the wing. Fires from the corner. Rebounded by the Hawks. Gallinari's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The dish to Wright. Shoots over LeVert. Here's Gallinari. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Gallinari against Brogdon. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
And right, here we go. And no good that time. So the Pacers will take it the other way. LeVert kicks to Brogdon. Back to LeVert. Indiana moving it around. Shots good by Turner.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
Now here's Wright. Dishes to Hunter. Passes to Herter. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the three-pointer.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Brogdon against Wright. Pass to LeVert. There's the drive. And again, it's Indiana converting.
LeVert, very confident. He's an amazing athlete and can put the ball on the floor and attack on the drive with the best of them.
Right, the pass to Hunter. Gallinari outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gallinari's got 4 this quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Bogdanovic against LeVert. Over in the corner, Turner. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Hawks trail by 6. Atlanta calls timeout. Despite being a first-team All-American in college, Malcolm Brogdon-Clark was a second-round pick in 2016.
Yeah, NBA teams found out quickly that they had slept on this guy. He won Rookie of the Year, the first winner drafted in the second round since 1965, Kevin. And his numbers have only gone up. Malcolm's become one of the game's more reliable guards, and his leadership is platinum level.
He's checked in for Indiana. T.J. Warren comes in for Torrey Craig. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. John Collins comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Reddish, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Wright. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And there's the pass to Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. 19 points for Sabonis.
Boy, a big body Sabonis might have range, but put him inside and let him eat.
Here's Young to the wing right side. A shot by Reddish, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Now, here is Young. After T.J. Warren's miss, here's Capella. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Atlanta ball.
On defense, the Pacers. 6-point game. Bogdanovic, no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Brogdon. It's LeVert on the wing. Capella covering. Yep, it counts.
Boy, he's getting smarter at reading these situations, guys. LeVert's basketball IQ and pick and rolls ascending.
Brogdon against Young. Here's Bogdanovic, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Bogdanovic taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so Bogdanovic nails both of them. Indiana leading by 6. Here's Brogdon. Pass to LeVert. Lays it up off the glass. LeVert's got 13 points in the second half.
You got to D up LeVert better than that, but I mean, he excels at scoring over the defense.
Now, here is Young. Passes it to Bogdanovic. Bombed up there for Collins. Turner with the steal. Bogdanovic against LeVert. Pass to Brogdon. Clock at 6. Sabonis trying to get open. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing here by 8. And it's Bogdanovic in the corner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Hawks, Bogdanovic. At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Bogdanovic. And so Bogdanovic nails both of them. Indiana leading by 6. On the pass to Turner. Now LeVert. Back to Turner. Indiana moving the ball around. A shot by Brogdon wide open. Here's Sabonis. A second chance effort. Outside to Brogdon. That falls. Nice speed that time from Sabonis. Brogdon's got the lead up to 9 now for Indiana. Outside Collins. Bogdanovic with it. Sabonis defending. Young against LeVert. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Bogdanovic. Nails the wide open jump shot. Bogdanovic has got 6 here in this quarter.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Ball's not loose. Brogdon against Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Pulls up. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And now just a 5-point Pacer lead. LeVert with it. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Turner. LeVert trying to get open. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Sabonis.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Young against Brogdon. Young outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
Brogdon the pass to LeVert. Outside Turner. Passes it to Sabonis. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks trail by 7. And here's Young. Capella trying to free himself up. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Here's Brogdon. To the inside. A nice shot by LeVert. 24 points for Caris LeVert.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Young for three. They get it back. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
Pacers leading by 7. Here's LeVert. He feeds it to Turner.
2 minutes.
Tries yet again. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Got that one up quick. And now it's just a 4-point Pacer lead.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Brogdon outside. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. And Capella sends it back. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Cameron Reddish. Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 1:30 left in the fourth.
North Bay State.
Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Trey Young.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
The Hawks trail by 4. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
There's LeVert. Sabonis trying to get open. They can't stop the run with that one. LeVert against Young. 54 seconds left in the game. Bogdanovic, no luck. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end. Outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Time called here. Indiana decides to chalk it over. It's tied at 112. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Three seconds separate the shot clock and game. Levert against Bogdanovic. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Levert inside the line. It's off.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Fans, your base mates.
Here's Hunter. Count it!
And we saw this in the national title game. Hunter embracing the moment and delivering in the clutch.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
Fans, your base mates. Fans, your base mates.
So the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Kevin, thank you. Trey, this is a young team. So what is the chemistry and connection that lets you play together so well?
You're around us outside of the locker room. You can tell why we support each other so well, and the energy we have for each other on the court. You can tell the reason why we do that. And I love this group.
Well, congrats on the win, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.